Welcome to Piazza Carlo Alberto, home to one of the oldest and most vibrant markets in Catania, the legendary Fera Luni. Locally, it's simply called Fera Luni, a name that comes from Sicilian dialect. It likely evolved from Fera du Luni, meaning Monday Fair, referring to its historical weekly market day. Over time, the language of Catania transformed the phrase through local pronunciation shifts, eventually shortening into the unique form we hear today, O Luni. But there are other theories too. Some historians trace the name back to medieval times, when a market stood near the Foro Lunaris, in front of the church of the Elemosina. Others connect it to an ancient district called Luno, possibly named after a temple dedicated either to the Roman goddess Luna, or even earlier Assyro-Babylonian traditions. Whatever its true origin, this place has always been tied to commerce, gathering, and daily life. Historically, markets in this area go back centuries. In medieval and Renaissance times, Catania had several market squares, known as Piano della Erba and San Filippo degli Orti. The main Fiera del Lunedì was located near what is now the historic city center, around churches and open squares that often flooded due to the nearby Amenano River. After the devastating earthquake of 1693, the city was rebuilt and the market area shifted several times, from Piazza Università to smaller spaces squeezed between Baroque buildings, until finally, at the end of the 19th century, it was moved to its current location here in Piazza Carlo Alberto, in front of the sanctuary of the Madonna del Carmelo. And this is where modern Catania truly comes alive. If you enter from Piazza Stesicoro, you'll first experience the busiest and most chaotic route. This is the tourist-facing edge of the market, full of souvenir stalls, cheap clothing, imitation luxury goods, and the classic street scams, including the infamous three-card game, targeting distracted visitors. But once you move beyond that, the market transforms completely. You enter the real heart of Fera Luni, the food section. Here you'll find fruits, vegetables, meat, and local produce at incredibly low prices. Small baskets of tomatoes, onions, or lettuce often cost just €1. Sicily's famous oranges are everywhere, starting at around €1 per kilo. Look out for the tarocco orange, one of Sicily's most prized varieties. It's blood orange, known for its deep red color, sweet taste, and perfect balance of acidity, considered among the best oranges in the world. At the entrance of the food section, a small van often marks the beginning of the market's culinary core, offering local cheeses and specialties. Closer to the church, the atmosphere shifts again. Here you'll find second-hand clothing stalls and, especially in weekends, a lively flea market, selling used clothes, books, magazines, records, and all kinds of forgotten objects. Around the square, traditional kiosks serve seltzer limon, sparkling water with fresh lemon juice, or sciroppo, the sweet syrup beverage, a classic Sicilian refreshment. Grazie mille. If you enter from the Corso Sicilia side, near the multi-level parking area, you step into another world of the market. Rows of clothing stalls, many offering imitation brands, followed by an endless mix of household goods, kitchenware, slippers, fabrics, tablecloths, souvenirs, and everyday items. Further along toward Via Luigi Capuana, the market becomes more local and less touristy. Here you can find smoked artichokes sold in baskets for around €5, small tailoring services, and even barber shops offering haircuts for just a few euros. You may also stumble across stalls selling cured meats, cheeses, and flea market treasures, including old books, magazines, and even traditional Italian playing cards used for games like sette e mezzo, sometimes sold for just €1. Today, Fera Luni is open almost every day except Sunday, and it has become much more than just a market. It's a crossroads of cultures. Alongside Sicilian vendors, you'll find traders from Africa, China, and many other parts of the world. The surrounding area is also filled with small restaurants offering everything from traditional Sicilian food to Indian, Chinese, and African cuisine. What was once a medieval fair tied to ancient city gates has become a living, breathing international marketplace, Celtic, colorful, and unmistakably Catanese. And that is exactly why Fera Luni is not just a market. It is the city itself. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Walking the World. Please like and subscribe. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep living your best life. Ciao.